can say, well, let Roger know he got some mail. And
Yeah.
all
the boys be like, oh, Roger got some mail. We going down, because when he open that mail up, we know some money. It be cash in there. It don't be no money order. It be cash money. Welcome to each and every last one of y'all who are watching the new show, Impact Over Income, the life of a black college athlete. And here today with me, I have my best friend, Roger Holmes. Over 40 years, we have been on this doggone grind together. Roger, welcome to the show, man.
Welcome. Thank you for having me as your first guest. I appreciate it.
Hey.
Like you said, we've been best friends for 40 years.
Wow, isn't that something? Wow.
Imagine that.
How many people you know that can tell a story that they've been best friends for 40 years?
Few. That's a few, but not a lot.
Golly.
Not a lot.
We've been through some real trenches together.
That's true.
Let me ask you this. So I'm doing this brand new show entitled Impact Over Income, the life and legacy of a black college athlete. What does that mean to you, the life and legacy of a black college athlete and impact over income? What does that mean to somebody like you?
TSU.
Oh boy, say that again. Wow.
TSU. Given that opportunity, I learned how to be in community. The guys that I played ball with, we just grew together. We ate together. We went through struggles together. We went through hard times together.
Oh yeah.
We worked out together. We fought together.
Yeah.
We struggled together.
Yeah.
We did everything together. I mean, that's the thing that I learned when I went to school. I found a brotherhood. And that brotherhood is still strong today as it was 40 years ago.
I mean, I just find that to be so amazing when you ask that to a lot of athletes, as I've seen guys that have played in the NFL a number of years, they played in college a number of years, but it just seems to be something about the black college experience. You know, I don't just hear it at Tennessee State when I talk to guys who played at an HBCU, but that experience that you've had at an HBCU, just give us a little synopsis of what exactly was that like?
Experience at an HBCU school. First of all, I just keep it real. When I first got there, it was some of the most beautiful women I have seen in my life.
I have to agree. I have to agree with you.
We sit here.
Oh yeah, that's real.
Beautiful women. You know, I left home coming to TSU, not knowing I was going to TSU because I had two brothers going to the military. I was going into the military.
Wow.
And my mom kind of got a little sad on that end and said, you know, why not try college? And Big John came and talked to Mom and said, you know, baby, I'll take care of it. And I'm at TSU now.
Wow.
You know, and 83 was an experience I never had in my life. You know, leaving home for the first time, I was 18 years old. And, and the parties. The camaraderie with the fellas. The love. The help. They were always there to help me. I mean, asking questions, they were there. The teachers was great. One thing I can say in 83 through 88, all my instruction was great. All of it.
Let me ask you this. What was it that made people like you, myself, and I think about that whole group of people, that class of 82, that class of 83, and those guys that came in 84, all of us just seem to be just like a band of brothers, man. We are almost 100 strong, still in contact with one another. I mean, that's kind of unusual, but what does that say to you when these guys come back and you're always doing the homecoming, doing all the cooking and making everybody laugh and remember? What is, man, talk to us.
Well, that background, that experience, when you sit down and talk to each one of them, we all had the same background. We all were trying to get there. We was all trying to make it. We was all trying to find our way out of poverty. We was all coming from a home that didn't have much.
Yep.
You know, everything I got when I was young was all hand-me-down.
Yep.
I wasn't getting any new clothes every day. I wasn't getting only thing I got new was a pair of shoes.
Wow.
Everything else was, hand-me-down.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. So we all had that same drive to be successful. And I look at a lot of the guys that I played with, a lot of them are successful.
Yeah.
A lot of them have made it.
Yeah.
A lot of them went to school, played ball, didn't go to the NFL, went on and built businesses, have their own business, lawyers, doctors,
Yeah.
NFL guys. I mean, you just name it. They all went out and made it.
We have had, I think, with the group that we were a part of, some people who've really made some incredible strides. And one in particular is my friend, Mr. Military Mike, we used to call him. Military Mike was, as guys would, well, you know what, I'm not going to describe it. Describe Military Mike to the people out there who wouldn't know Military Mike. Bless his soul, he is going on to be with the Lord, but man, describe the Military Mike that we knew that played football with us, that later became a brain surgeon.
We talking about Military Mike that barely could just hold his shoulders on the football field. And when you look at him, he was the greatest guy, greatest attitude.
Oh my
Gave
God.
you all he had every day.
Every day.
And was a brain surgeon.
A brain surgeon.
Brain surgeon.
One of our friends.
Never thought that guy was that brilliant. But he was part of the guys.
Yeah.
He was part of that guys.
Yeah.
That group.
Yeah.
You know, we got another Louis Leaper.
Yeah. Doctor. Dr. Leaper.
Dr. Leaper.
Oh yeah.
You know,
class of '82.
Not just, everybody think we just football players. No, we got people that are actually doing the thing.
Of course, though, Roger. You know, we can't look past you. You got a degree in what? Engineering.
Engineering.
So I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
let me ask you this.
Absolutely.
So we're talking about impact.
Yes.
Over income. I chased an income, and I ain't gonna talk about my story. One day I'll tell y'all about my story why I chased income. And then impact happened and so on. But we're talking, that's another story. But you're one that came and you did a number of different things, but now you have an incredible business that you and your wife have built from the ground up. Talk to us about that.
You know, having your own business is something I never thought about it, but working for a company and being a superintendent and then being second in command, the demand on your body and when you be at work and when you can't leave really pushed me in that direction. Just finding something. And I remember coming to my wife and saying, go ahead and start me a business with pest control because I was already in it. And I was just talking, but she came home, threw it on the table and said, we got our business like
Just like that.
Just like that. 35 years later, here we are,
35 years ago.
She was the true backbone to pushing us out there and finding the customers, doing what she do. She loved people. She loved being out there, sharing things about our business and finding new customers, joining organizations, doing that. And I remember, when that first year, hell, I had to start throwing newspaper because we misjudged it. But here we are, doing really well now. Can't complain.
I mean, I just find that, that's the thing I think we miss when you think about the life of a college athlete, of a black college athlete especially. Now, would you say that had you not played football and had that experience, do you think that would be something that you would have been able to do without that experience? I know how I feel about the experiences that I've had, but what about you? Would you say that experience would have been the same had you not played football?
The experience that I got at TSU was completely dry. Dry.
Go get it.
Coach Gillett.
Love that man.
Loved him to death. Kept me on the track. And I knew I couldn't quit. I was not going back home. Back in the day, we had to run the track for time. And I couldn't make my time when I first got here. I ran the track 3 times a day, all of August, all of September, and almost all of October before that man let me off that track. And I couldn't quit where I was going.
Right.
So drive to be great, drive to be good, drive to do it perfect, drive to be, and then the next one was Craig Gillum. Craig Gillum, that's my guy.
Oh,
I wouldn't
doubt.
be who I am today without that dude.
I'd have to say, y'all, both of us wouldn't be who we are without this guy, Craig Gillum. Yeah.
Wouldn't be who I am today without that guy.
Tell the people about the kind of love that a Craig Gillum, because there's always someone somewhere that makes an impact in our lives.
Right.
And that impact was never about an income, or was never about money that we was looking to make.
No.
But that impact is one that we're talking about 40-some years later. What was that impact like for you?
Honestly, Craig was like a father to me. He took me under his wings, and I never played the position of defensive back. And he just cradled me from a baby all the way until I was able to be a All-American on the football team.
That's right. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
That man's still in my life today. I still call him for advice. I still talk to him about things in my life. Again, I wouldn't be who I am without Craig.
You know, and I call that giving the people flowers.
Absolutely.
When they're here, because it's important for them to know the impact that they've made in your life. That man, Craig Gillum, he has made an impact in not only Roger's life, but mine too, and many others that have played football at Tennessee State University. And he was a father, brother, a friend then and still now. And I just want you guys to know that what Roger is saying is one of the most prophetic and profound things when you go to an HBCU. You learn wit, you learn grit, you learn intestinal fortitude. Absolutely. What he would always say, you gotta have some intestinal fortitude. You know, look, I'm not even gonna lie, I ain't never knew what intestinal fortitude meant during that time, but I would always reuse those words. But,
all the time.
But what I know now is that it was that toughness. Do you think that it played a big part in you being as successful as you are in your business and the drive that you have to no matter what? Because I know it ain't always been uphill. What make you keep going when you had those big bumps in the road?
When you put TSU in there, I remember my freshman year, we went 8-3. And it was like we was at a funeral. Like
we lost every game.
Like we lost every game.
8-3. Imagine that.
I didn't understand what was going on. I thought we had a great record. And everybody like, nah, bro, we don't lose right here. And then at that point, I understood it was about drive, winning, drive, winning. When you get knocked down, you get back up and come back again. Get knocked down, figure it out, find where you messed up at, and the guys were around you, driving you like coaches. We had coaches on the field, not just coaches on the sideline. Those guys coach you on the field.
Those seniors, those captains.
Today, that drive is still in me to be successful. And when I do my business, I want to do it the best of my ability and treat everybody equally the same. It's always been that way, and I just love going out, treating everyone and doing what I can do at the best of my ability every time I go to a different stop. It's just that's try to be perfect.
You know, we are not too far to the end of what we're going to do as far as this show is concerned. But I'm looking forward to you coming back again and we continuing this conversation. But I want to ask you a couple more questions to just think about. You know, we have so many people that are in our lives that are driving and doing businesses just like we are, man. What is that, when you look out at some of the people that we play with and you see some of the things that they do, how does that make you feel?
Oh, example, David Hood. Every time I see that guy, just, you know, you strive to be successful. You strive. He was at the dormitory with me.
Young guy.
He was a young guy. He was there with me. And I look at him, a very successful guy in his own right. You know? Look at Ons Edom, Buck Buchanan. Look at those guys. they all successful in their own right. And you look at them, we all play right beside each other.
Yep. Yep.
You know, and you think about, you know, where we came from, where we all started at, from home to where we are now.
For y'all who don't know, we came from Memphis,
Yes,
Tennessee,
absolutely.
1 year apart, 82 and 83. And here we are in 2025.
Absolutely.
Telling y'all the story about the life of a black college athlete, but not only the life, but the impact
Absolutely.
that it has had in our lives. Now, this is the last question.
Let
Go ahead.
Let me say this about
Yes.
my partner. Nobody in their wildest dream would have known he was going to be in the mayor's office working. Now, he's sitting over there. My boy, sitting in the mayor's office. It's amazing where we have came from and where we are today.
Yeah.
It's awesome to see my best friend sitting here interviewing me.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me as the first guy.
I'm so
on
honored.
your show. I appreciate it. Man.
I'm honored
Absolutely.
that you said yes, because
Yeah.
there are going to be many calls that I'm going to make to a lot of our teammates and a lot of other guys who have gone through that HBCU life, because we didn't have the NIL then.
No.
We had to go down to Mr. Hopper and them and get fed. That was our NIL.
Everybody on the team knew when you had money come from home.
Oh, yeah.
Because we had mail. We got mail. And everybody knew,
mail.
hey, man, let's go to the store,
Go
man.
to the store.
We went fed. Man, we all ate
And
together.
we shared
and
everything.
We shared together. You know,
Nobody made us do that, though.
nobody made us do that.
No.
And I think what made us all do that is the teammates that we were.
Yeah.
To each other.
Yeah.
And we shared. We knew some people didn't get some. I got a little money. We all ate. We all drank a Kool-Aid. We all drank, went and got some chicken at the store.
Yep.
We all.
And it's that same way right now. We had a trainer, athletic trainer, who was about to lose his house. And I got on the phone and texted a lot of people. And everybody came together and made absolutely sure you're not going to lose your house.
Absolutely.
And they gathered enough money to take care of that
him.
brother. 40 years later.
40 years later.
We hadn't talked to that guy in years.
The conversation stopped right there. But as soon as we seen him, it started right back.
Right back, like it was yesterday.
Like it was yesterday. And that's the same way with every player that I came through with. The conversation stopped. When I see him, it started right back up.
Yeah, like we just left off right there and came back over here on this sideline.
Yes, sir.
Now, here's the last question. We got about 2 minutes before we wrap up the show, and I want to just ask you, man, what has it been like to be a father, to be a husband, and to be a black man who have come through an HBCU? What have that life been like for you? Because we raised our kids together, but tell me, what have that been like for you to be a father and, that life for you?
Being a father, never thought I would have been a father. Never dreamed about being a father. I always thought I probably wouldn't get married. I did meet John Holmes. She was incredible, very exciting, beautiful. And I had to have.
There it is.
Married her in, I think, about 9 months. And 35 years later, here we are.
Come on, man.
Being a father to my kids, France, Roger C. and Alexis. The thing that I tried to be was consistent with them.
Good word. Wow, power.
Treated them all fair. I gave them room to be able to speak to me openly but respectfully. My father was different. When I grew up, my father, we couldn't talk to him, say anything back. We even said anything back. That was called talking back. And that's one of the things I wanted to change as being a father, is allow my kids to express themselves in a respectful way. If they felt like something wasn't right or wrong, I need to know what's going on, not just because I'm the father and what I said goes and don't goes. Sometimes I could be wrong.
Amen.
So I open up to my kids a little differently than what my parents did. But being a father has been one of the greatest moments of my life. And being a granddad now.
Wow.
I love it.
That's
you know?
awesome.
I love being a granddad, you know, and
Wow.
I love my kids to the bottom of my heart. And I thank my wife for being a good partner in that process. But I don't think a man can ever be a good father without a good wife.
Amen.
At the end of the day.
I want to share one thing with everybody because let me tell you, what he just said is absolutely right. He is an incredible father. He has raised 3 beautiful, amazing, successful kids and now young adults. We raised our kids together. I'm so grateful that because our 2 sons, Roger, his son Roger, my son Ron, are best friends like us. I just find that amazing. So one day I may have those 2 to come up here on this show and tell their story.
Yeah, they will.
And how they all kind of got going and got started.
That's
our
true.
oldest are around the same age, and our middle child is around the same age as well. It's just so amazing. To have that and to almost seem like we did that almost like if we were planning it, but it wasn't planned that way. It just happened. But that's how the universe seemed to kind of make things happen in our lives, Roger. First, I want to say thank you for taking the time to come and be on our show, Impact Over Income, the Black Athlete Experience and that journey. And then I want to say this to anyone else. I'm going to read it because I want you guys to know that I'm real serious about what we're going to do going forward. And I want you to know, it is not just about the sports that the black athlete has had. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than the game. It's bigger than the game of life. It's bigger than money. It's bigger than justice. So join us as we drive into more Impact Over Income, the Black College Athlete Experience. Thank you. Join us on the next episode.
They said, hey, doctor said, well, let Roger know he got some mail. And
all the boys be like, oh, Roger got some mail. We going down, because when he open that mail up, we know some money. It be cash in there. It don't be no money order. It be cash money in there.
That's the only time you got mail, we got a little money.
Got some money.
The boys right there, hey, lock, let's
go on down to the store, man.
You night.
We go even lock.
And we did that, man. We went to the chicken place.
We
got some chicken, a couple.
If we had $10 and we buy one meal and there's 5 or 6 of them, Mr. Hopper gonna feed all of them.
Yeah, that's right.
He gonna feed everybody. Never fail.
Mr. Winters used to be down the street.
Oh God.
And they used to take care of it. Yeah, they closed it right down the street, man. We used to walk down there, man. You remember that?
Oh my God.
No, right down the street in TSU.
You talking about Winners or
Winners. Winners. Right down that chicken place, right down the street from TSU.
Right there, where the dollar store is. That used to be a chicken place right there. That was a chicken place right there, right before you get up to the There was a chicken place by the interstate. Yeah, that was the dollar store. That was a chicken place right there.
Yeah, I always known that as dollar store.
No, that dollar store and there was a chicken house.
The chicken place down there.
Yeah, right up past the liquor store, across from the wing place. That little blue wing place right before you go past the interstate. That used to be where you get chicken. That's it. That was a chicken store. That Family Dollar was a chicken store. That was Wendy's. I mean, what do you call that chicken place? Winners, yes. Greasy chicken just like churches.